Welcome to Stoic Venture, where ancient wisdom guides us to navigate modern life with clarity, resilience, and purpose. Today, we're diving deep into the timeless Stoic secrets for doing your best, no matter what life throws your way. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's embark on this journey together. Before we dive in, if you find value in the wisdom of Stoicism, take a moment to subscribe to our channel, Stoic Depths. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Let's spread the message of living a life of virtue, peace, and excellence. 1. Focus on what you can control. The Stoics emphasize this principle because it's where true peace is found. Imagine you're about to give an important presentation. The audience's reactions, the technology working perfectly, or even the weather on that day. All of these are beyond your control. What you can control, however, is your preparation, your attitude, and how you handle the unexpected. Epictetus taught that we have control only over our thoughts and actions. This is liberating once you fully embrace it, because it allows you to let go of stress over things that aren't within your power. By shifting your focus to what you can control, you reclaim your inner tranquility. Another powerful illustration is the concept of the inner citadel, a term Marcus Aurelius often used. This represents a fortress of calm within you that no external circumstance can breach. By focusing on your internal state, your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, you strengthen this citadel, ensuring that you remain unshaken by external storms. It's not about passivity. It's about proactive acceptance. 2. Practice the art of silence. The value of silence isn't just in not speaking, but in listening deeply. In the modern world, we're bombarded with information, opinions, and constant noise. The Stoics knew that true wisdom often comes not from speaking, but from observing and reflecting. Seneca once wrote, "Speech is the mirror of the mind." What you say reveals your inner state. Consider this. When you remain silent in a heated discussion, you gain the upper hand by observing more and reacting less. Silence is a tool for cultivating inner calm, allowing you to listen not just to others but to your own thoughts. Next time you're in a meeting or social gathering, practice holding back your immediate urge to speak. You'll find that when you do choose to speak, your words carry more weight and thoughtfulness. Silence also helps in developing patience, a key virtue in Stoicism. Waiting before responding allows emotions to settle, leading to wiser decisions. Marcus Aurelius would often retreat into silence to clear his mind and refocus on his principles, a practice we can adopt in our busy lives. 3. Embrace the power of daily reflection. Imagine starting each morning with a question, "What can I improve today?" and ending each night with, "What did I learn today?" The practice of daily reflection isn't about self-criticism, but self-awareness. The Stoics saw this habit as sharpening the sword of the mind. It's a way to clear away the distractions of the day, to refocus on what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius often began his day by reminding himself that he would encounter difficult people, and yet it was his responsibility to act virtuously. Reflecting in this way prepares the mind for whatever comes. Journaling your thoughts can be an extension of this Stoic practice. Instead of letting regrets linger, use them as lessons to guide your next actions. By engaging in daily reflection, you're not just living your day, but making your day live within you. This practice creates a deeper connection between your actions and your values, ensuring you stay aligned with your highest self. The strength of endurance. In life, we often find ourselves battling situations we didn't choose. It could be a sudden illness, the loss of a loved one, or financial difficulties. The Stoics remind us that these trials are part of the human experience. Instead of seeing adversity as a punishment, see it as a workout for your character. Marcus Aurelius said, "Fire feeds on obstacles. When faced with hardship, see it as fuel for growth. The Stoics practiced negative visualization, imagining worst-case scenarios to build mental resilience. This isn't about pessimism, it's about being prepared. When you endure discomfort willingly, you become unbreakable. It's like lifting weights. Each challenge you endure makes you stronger. The next time you face a setback, remind yourself, this is not happening to me. It's happening for me. Ask yourself, how can I use this moment to build my endurance? Can I remain calm in the face of pain? Can I turn this difficulty into an opportunity for growth? Let go of the need for approval. Most of us crave approval, whether it's from our peers, our family, or society at large. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us, it never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. The moment you let go of the need for approval, you reclaim your power. Think of approval seeking as a prison. You're constantly adjusting your actions to fit someone else's expectations. But the Stoics would argue that true freedom is being content with your own approval. Ask yourself, are your actions driven by your own values, or are you acting to impress others? Next time you find yourself seeking validation, pause and reflect. Are you aligning with your principles or just seeking external applause? True fulfillment comes from living authentically, not from chasing the shifting standards of others. 6. Be content with less. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of more possessions, more recognition, more success. The Stoics teach that contentment is found not in having more, but in needing less. Seneca said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Minimalism is not just about decluttering your physical space, but also your mind. Imagine the freedom you'd experience if you weren't constantly chasing after things you don't really need. By learning to be content with less, you can focus on the abundance that already exists in your life. Marcus Aurelius would remind himself that even emperors live with only the essentials. The question to reflect on is, what can I let go of that no longer serves me? What unnecessary burdens am I carrying? 7. Turn adversity into opportunity. Every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise. The Stoic mindset views challenges as stepping stones to becoming a better person. When something goes wrong, ask yourself, how can this make me stronger? Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action." This means that every problem you face is an opportunity to practice a virtue. If someone is rude to you, it's an opportunity to practice patience. If you're facing financial struggles, it's a chance to develop resilience. By reframing challenges, you transform them into fuel for growth. 8. Be ruthlessly honest with yourself. Self-deception is one of the greatest barriers to personal growth. The Stoics believed that to reach your highest potential, you must first be brutally honest with yourself. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on his own flaws in his writings, recognizing that self-awareness was the foundation of wisdom. To live a virtuous life, we must confront our weaknesses head-on, without sugarcoating. Imagine this. You've been procrastinating on a goal. It's easy to blame circumstances or other people, but deep down, you know the real reason lies in your own lack of discipline or fear of failure. The first step to change is acknowledging that truth. When you're honest with yourself, you empower yourself to make better choices. It's not about self-criticism, but self-awareness. Start a practice of regularly asking yourself, am I being truthful with myself about my actions, intentions, and desires? The more honest you are, the stronger your character becomes. 9. Cultivate the virtue of patience. Patience is more than just waiting. It's about maintaining inner calm in the face of adversity. Life rarely moves at the pace we want, but the Stoics understood that impatience is a sign of inner turmoil. When things don't go as planned, instead of reacting with frustration, see it as an opportunity to practice patience. Seneca advised that we should never expect everything to go smoothly, because the nature of life is full of uncertainties. If we can remain patient when our plans are derailed, we gain a kind of invincibility. Patience is like a muscle. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. The next time you're stuck in traffic, facing delays, or waiting for something important, use it as a training ground for patience. Instead of grumbling, remind yourself that you're building a skill that will serve you for the rest of your life. The Stoics believed that by cultivating patience, you become less reactive, more resilient, and ultimately more content. 10. Remember the shortness of life. One of the most profound teachings of Stoicism is memento mori, the constant reminder of our mortality. The Stoics believed that keeping death in mind is not morbid, but a way to enrich our lives. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." This is not to encourage fear, but to inspire urgency and appreciation for each moment. Imagine waking up every day with the awareness that this could be your last. Wouldn't you live more intentionally? Wouldn't you be more present with your loved ones, more focused on meaningful pursuits, and less concerned with trivial matters? By embracing the fact that our time is limited, we can cut through the noise and focus on what truly matters. To apply this Stoic secret, practice reflecting on your mortality daily. Use it as a compass to guide your actions, ensuring you live a life aligned with your values and priorities. 11th, practice non-attachment to outcomes. A key teaching in Stoicism is to detach yourself from the outcomes of your actions. This doesn't mean you shouldn't care about what you do. Rather, it means you focus on putting forth your best effort and accept whatever results follow. Epictetus taught that while we control our actions, we do not control the results. Imagine you're applying for a job or working on a creative project. It's natural to want to succeed, but the Stoics remind us that true peace comes when we detach from the outcome and focus solely on the process. When you do this, you're less likely to be overwhelmed by anxiety or disappointment. Try this exercise. Next time you're pursuing a goal, remind yourself that your job is to put in your best effort, but the outcome is ultimately beyond your control. Whether you succeed or fail, the process itself is where the growth happens. 12. Align your actions with your principles. Living a Stoic life is not about occasional bursts of virtue, but about consistency. The Stoics believed that you are what you repeatedly do. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself to align his actions with his core values, even in the smallest decisions. This is the essence of integrity. Think about this. How often do we compromise our principles for convenience, comfort, or social approval? The Stoics teach that to live a fulfilling life, your actions must reflect your beliefs. When you act in alignment with your principles, you build inner strength and self-respect. You don't need external validation because you know you're living authentically. A practical way to apply this is to regularly review your values. Ask yourself, am I living in accordance with what I truly believe? If not, make adjustments. Start small. It could be as simple as committing to honesty in all your interactions or choosing to prioritize your well-being over pleasing others. The Stoics were relentless in their pursuit of virtue. They understood that the path to a good life is not easy, but it is simple. Live according to your highest principles, no matter the cost. As we wrap up, remember that Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a way of life. The wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus has stood the test of time because it's rooted in practical, actionable advice that's as relevant today as it was centuries ago. You have the tools to transform your life. Focus on what you can control, embrace adversity as fuel for growth, practice the art of silence, and live in alignment with your principles. These secrets are not just philosophical musings. They are practices that, when applied consistently, can lead to a life of greater peace, fulfillment, and inner strength. If you found value in this video, leave a comment below with the phrase, "I choose to live the Stoic way." Let's inspire each other to live more intentionally. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom on how to navigate life's challenges with the timeless principles of Stoicism. If you're interested in a deeper dive, consider subscribing to our channel, Stoic Venture, where we explore the wisdom of the ancients to help you thrive in the modern world.